Today, I don't know what to call today. I'm gonna call today the under the kitchen sink day. I don't know. We have a lot of just little non-building type tasks that need to be cleaned up before tomorrow. Tomorrow we have our steel beam arriving, hopefully in the afternoon. And then our sill plate material will also be delivered. And so we have a tremendous amount of just leg work. One thing that has been a struggle for us is this big pile of dirt. When we excavated for the house, we pulled out somewhere between 200 and 250 yards of soil and left it there, mostly just because we wanted to save time so that we can move forward on getting the house started, and we figured we would deal with this pile of dirt later. Well, we've contacted nearly every excavation company in town who has a dump truck and asked for help, and we've been turned down. Not turned down, we've just been ignored. And that's because right now in our area the economy is booming, and so this little pile of dirt, might be $500 to $1,000 to move, and people would really rather do something else. This is one of those economic realities that you can't really predict when you're planning to build a home, but it's been very difficult to find help. Quite a few people have commented, and I always come back to this. So many assumptions are made from portions of our video, but we actually spent over a year building connections with different trades, everything from general contractors to electricians to plumbers, engineers, and we tried to find help with guidance, not doing the work. We don't want people to teach us how to build houses, but we thought maybe somebody would be interested in, maybe a few dollars, whatever price they want, to come by and just look over the project with us and tell us if we're doing it wrong. And because this year, we believe this year is such an insane busy year, we've been turned down by everyone. We've had a lot of people. We actually planned on trying to hire someone to build this basement. We did. We weren't planning on doing this stuff. And we sent it out for bids. We tried to get 2 or 3 different people interested in it, and they either wanted to build the whole entire house or nothing. That's just how busy they are right now. And we're in a very small area, so the number of quality contractors is not high, and it doesn't take much business to swamp them all. Of course, in a booming economy like this one, there's a whole lot of people running around who claim to be contractors, and I don't think Alyssa and I really want those people building our home. So this has been a struggle for us. The good news is we've been able to get materials, even though rock one day was extremely difficult for us because every dump truck in the whole county was busy on some other project. These are economic realities. So today I'm going to just start. I have a theory that if I just move a few loads of this pile every single day, instead of trying to spend an entire day moving the pile, that might be a little more digestible. And I'm just gonna start at the front of the house and kind of start working my way back, just trying to increase the amount of space in front of the house, especially with all these delivery trucks coming. They're gonna wanna get inside the house, or not get inside, but get close so that we can unload the materials. Yeah, this isn't what I planned on doing,
Yep.
but I'm doing it now.
Yeah, why not?
I guess I really haven't had a lot of time to think about what I was gonna do, so.
Sometimes you just gotta roll with it.
I sat here and I thought about it for a little while, and I realized that we had 11 yards of 2.5-inch minus brought in, and it filled up like not even 2 feet from the garage to garage height.
But
And
it
that
cost us a lot of moolah.
And that load of rock was like, I actually don't remember, 350 bucks, 360 bucks. So I sat here and did the math, and I was like, wow, that's a lot of money. So, and then I kind of scratched my head and I'm like, wait, I put all that effort into that, and then I have
And
this.
we got a backhoe.
And I got a backhoe, and I'm like, you know what? I think it'll work. So I kind of went to work, and I think it's turning out pretty
I
good.
think it looks amazing.
And we don't have to pay someone to haul the rock away, and we don't have to haul the rock away ourselves.
Beautiful.
So instead of transporting,
Like, it's so beautiful, it makes me cry tears of happiness.
pretty wild, I don't know, yeah, just, this was kind of an annoyance, I think, because we couldn't get the backhoe in here, we couldn't get delivery trucks in here and all this stuff, and I'm just kind of annoyed by it. And I guess I just needed to take the time to solve the problem, to like sit and think about the best equitable solution. You know, it's nice to bury all these elephant turds,
Yeah.
get them out of the way. I'm killing a lot of birds because we're getting rid of that, getting rid of the fine spile, getting rid of the concrete, and we're making a level spot.
Yep.
And I'm learning about using different rock for different things, so this is going well. This is not what I planned on doing today, though. I have a lot of other stuff, so I need to get this done so we can work on other stuff.
Uh-oh. Jesse hasn't drank his coffee yet, his second cup. The man said he's done for the day. Something that really was like a stretch for my mind when we started this house build was raising the slab like we've done, because it just looks so weird when you start building. It seems like you'll never be able to bring the grade up, but sure enough, before my eyes, it's almost looking like this is natural, like we didn't raise the house. So if you have a little extra soil around or whatever, might not be the most ideal way to make a driveway, but it's what we have. The stuff is well draining, and I'm just kind of amazed that it's all working out so far.
You know what?
What?
We now have a driveway.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, it's pretty amazing.
Park things in our driveway.
Heck yeah, we
So
should
I'm thinking
test
about
it out.
parking the backhoe in the driveway.
It'd be really cool to bring the truck into the garage.
Be like, how's this look in my driveway? Right? Isn't that what America's all about?
Yeah.
Is the driveway.
Watch out, we're gonna have a white picket fence next. Watch out. First thing on my agenda today is to get all the measurements from these sawhorses so we can build another set, possibly a lot more sets. And we're gonna need these, I believe, to build our sill plates on and put things on for the next stage of the build. So unfortunately, it's pretty important. We have a slab visitor. Hey, little guy. Our steel beam that's gonna sit in this beam pocket is arriving tomorrow, and we're trying to build tripods to set it on. We're trying to look at what we have, trying to figure out how to build it.
Yeah, it's just a temporary support because we need to get the sill plates installed. And then that will help us to adjust the height of the beam precisely where it needs to go, and then plumb down and measure and mark. But the sill plates aren't installed, and that's something the delivery company charges $125 an hour. So we don't need to be doing all that while the delivery company's here. They can just get the beam here, hoist it into place. We'll set it on these temporary tripods. And then once the sill plates are installed, we'll go to work. adjusting everything and putting it where it needs to go. So and then when we're ready, we'll just lock it in with this. So I just need to trim the vertical boards to length, and then we can assemble this tripod. Once that's kind of assembled, then I'll drill the hole in the top, and we'll just be using these kind of extra sawmill legs, which are adjustable. They'll sit down in the hole like this, and then we can adjust the height of the beam like this, and then when we get it where we want it, we'll lock it in with the lock nut. We'll have to build some sort of kind of a crotch or some sort of a cradle or something to support the beam so it doesn't fall side to side, but I think we can attach that to the top of the vertical there, kind of cut it out of like a 2x12 or something, roughly the size of the beam. That way it doesn't have a desire to tip like that. Could be that we put it so perfectly between the boards that it'll never bite.
Better? Very first sawdust on our garage floor.
What?
Get used to that.
Oh man, get used to sweeping that.
4 inches?
4.
Is that tolerable? We checked our depth, we did a bunch of calculations, and this is good. So with the end of these boards sitting on the ground, we should have to adjust this about 1 inch, and that'll get us to the height our beam needs to be resting at.
Yeah, but we've given ourselves a little extra room in case we need to, you know, be
Yep.
pretty particular.
I really suck at math in my head. Our big fights in the household go something like this. Jesse, we should buy another $200 impact driver. Alyssa, okay. Is that about right? Time to put the star on the tree. Zoop. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I do have to say that trying to get things level on a level surface, really freaking easy. Nothing like what we've been doing the past 2 years. Jesse's working on trailer lighting, which we do like 4 times a year.
This is almost like breathing air. Something we do. I think a lot of people do.
Inhale air, exhale trailer lighting.
Exactly. Bazing. That's the one. That's
Yeah.
how you know you own a trailer. I don't know why this low voltage lighting has to be such a PETA, but it does. It's just how it is. I don't think the maintenance to-do list ever ends.
No.
It's like once you're done, you just go back to the top and start over.
So to make these sawhorses, Jesse says it could be done out of 2 16s. We actually made a video on these sawhorses. They're pretty neat. Give it a watch if you haven't seen it. But we're trying to find the bendiest and the bowiest, so we don't ruin our good lumber. Part of the struggle with dividing and conquering on this home build is that I'm doing a lot of things for the first time. Jesse has a lot larger of a base knowledge than me. So these sawhorses, instead of asking him the dimensions and how they go together and how to maximize one piece of wood, I remembered that we did a video on this. So believe it or not, I just watched this video and I didn't have to ask Jesse a single question. I know exactly what to do, and I'm gonna do it absolutely flawlessly.
I probably will take some of those screws out.
Check that video out. Pretty rad. Welcome home. Thanks for the help. Turns out you can't just go building sawhorses with warped lumber because it doesn't work out. So, yeah. No need to explain. Did you get the lighting stuff for the trailer?
Yeah, I bought a different set of lighting, which is much higher quality and
Nice.
should be pretty much like an instant replacement. The only thing is they include a wire that I don't understand what it's for. I understand how to get it to work, but I don't understand why they put it on there. Every one of these companies does this. They have like random colors and random wires. This one's pretty good. Anyway, if I can just figure out what that's for. And then they have like a, whatever it's called, the barcode thing. What are they called? QR code? Really, people? Come on.
All right, guys, you're dealing with Over It, Alyssa. I'm so over trying to get this not to rock that I'm just shimming it. I'm just shimming the top of it, and this is probably a really terrible idea, but I don't care. Because I've already wasted like an hour of my life on this stupid sawhorse. Ha! Take that! Boom. Sawhorse. So there's a chance it could rain tonight. We haven't had rain in like 3 months. And there are 5 days of rain in the forecast, which we're pretty excited about.
It's been raining all around us. Like that looks like rain right there, but nothing's happening.
Ooh. Now that's what I like to see. Yeah.
Good work.
Not the blinker.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not on.
The brake lights came on. There we go.
Yeah, that. So I actually wire brushed all that to remove all the corrosion and got a good contact and then painted it, and it's still not good contact. Stupid! Why do these stupid lights have to be this way? I'll just have to spend some time and get a better ground to the frame. That's all. But they work pretty dang good. That's actually a pretty good quality light.
All in all, it was a pretty good day. We, I don't know, it's kind of what life's like around here. Like, not... I know you guys want to see concrete pours every day, but that's not life. That's not what building a house looks like.
Between phases, it's just like minutia. I don't know, it's just a lot of prep. Yeah, we didn't get everything done today, but we did do a lot of good stuff that'll help us tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to start to be
Tomorrow's
chaos.
Monday.
Yeah, this week's going to be crazy. I don't know. I'm thinking by the end of the week, that probably will almost be unrecognizable with all of our flooring and stuff. Hopefully it all goes well. We got a new tool. We actually unboxed that. That may or may not be before or after this video. It's time to eat. Let's go eat and rest. We got to get to bed early so we can be up early.
Yep. This cat spends so many hours a day grooming himself. Buggafish. Bugaboo. Bugaboo. Bugaboo, look at me. Bugaboo. 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 Why? Because I'm a cat. Because I don't listen to anybody.